Hello and welcome back to the Tamer channel. We had started Digimon Crystal version in our last episode, and we had gotten to meet Mr. Digimon. We got a Digimon. We had met Professor Elm and Professor Oak. Let's show off our Uramon. Actually, I hadn't seen that sprite. That's cool. Uramon, looking awesome. Probably gonna do some digivolving if I had to guess, in search of good environments. Let me have the rest of the reading. Oh. Printer error. Reason. I didn't know there was a printer, to be entirely honest with you. Ball's at level 10, so yep. We've seen 6 Digimon and we own 1. We'll have to continue to unmask the conspiracy there. Yuzen Buick was nice enough to give us a indicator of when things will digivolve, as well as a run feature, which is like a massive lifesaver as far as all that goes. Right. Come on. Take out this Mokumon. Just kind of organically make our way back. Again, not a whole lot of it is expected kind of early on. I know he and his mods has tended to up the difficulty a little bit, so hopefully I can handle it. I know I got some funny comments on my Emerald version that I was like abusing my Digimon by not going with proper match types as far as making this easier on myself, but again, was working hard on types, so probably focus a little more on a core group rather than trying to show off something new every episode. But we'll still try to see as many Digimon as possible. Again, that's an important part of this, because everyone's kind of played a lot of Pokemon games, I would think, at this point. So it's more about showing off what's different. Right, you've got this. I want Uramon Digivolve so bad. And I wouldn't mind having Gamamon. I had Gamamon in my Digimon Emerald Let's Play, but kind of near the end. So I kind of missed out on the experience. So I might try to get a Kuramon. And maybe a Mokumon too, honestly. I hadn't had a Meramon, which I believe is his form. It would go Mokumon, Demi-Meramon, Meramon. I'm not sure where it would go after that. Could go in, I guess, a few different routes. Which is another fantastic thing about Digimon. That it is as kind of unique as all that. And that all the lines aren't just like Pikachu becomes Raichu, Charmander becomes Charmeleon, and then Charizard. It can get weird quick. And I think that's probably why a bulk of people like Digimon. That and a lot of the games are really fun. Right? Just hopefully wrap up this by beating this Kuramon. Although if it's gonna defense curl, I don't know if I care for that. Boom. Ah, man. It's boosting itself to make this last longer. Just die already. We know you can't handle it. Yeah! There it is, folks. Learn Cotton Spore. What? Uramon's evolving? Oh. What did we get? Your Uramon evolved into a Tanamon. Alright, so maybe our route is going to be Palmon here. Nice. We're going super granular with this if we're going to do... Oh, would it be the baby, and then the trainer, and then the rookie? I always get that mixed up. Who's this guy? You got a Digimon at the lab? What a waste, a wimp like you. Don't you get what I'm saying? Well, I too have a good Digimon. I'll show you what I mean. Uh-oh. This person again. Bodemon. So they're going the Bodemon, which I assume is probably the Agumon Greymon route. So that probably doesn't really do anything. And we haven't lost any health yet, so we'll just tackle it. Again, really nice job with the sprite art. Particularly with the limitations of the Game Boy Color. Out of 8, oh, that's going to be bad. Starting off with Ember, that's not a good deal for us. We need to get like Vine Whip or something. Oy. Well, super effective, but we're going to be able to leech some of it back. We'll absorb it too. Just kind of keep on top of this as much as possible. Ay, ay, ay. Aw, man. Right, I think we're going to have to use our potion here just as our kind of emergency backup. Excellent. If it's just going to keep embering, could be pretty rough. But thankfully we have that going for us. Leech Seed can be kind of cool, even though it's very, very limited in scope. Are you happy you won? My name's Question. I'm going to be the world's greatest Digimon trainer. It's interesting that he didn't change the word trainer to tamer. It's another thing that I will never discredit a modder for not changing words around. And I guess essentially you are basically being a trainer. And it's kind of the semantics of the two words that's the difference, but just wanted to point that out. We'll be tamers. And we'll try to focus on collecting Digimon, not making them fight. But if they need to defend us, I'm sure they will. I'm digging Tanamon. Always love the derpy little mouths. Yeah. Sweet. Alright. Finish our run back to town. I like that there's a policeman there. I heard a Digimon was stolen here. I was just getting some information from Professor Elm. Apparently it was a young male with long red hair. What? You battled a trainer like that? Did you happen to get his name? What should we name him? How about Steve? Just like the villainous Steve. If your name's Steve, no offense. You're probably a great person. Thanks for helping my investigation. Now give me that other Digimon. Rom, this is terrible. Oh yes. Oh yes, what was Mr. Digimon's big discovery? Rom handed the mystery egg to Professor Elm. This? But is it a Digimon egg? If it is, it's a great discovery. What? Professor Oak gave you a Digidex? Rom, is this true? That's incredible. He is superb at seeing the potential of people as trainers. Wow, Rom, you may have what it takes to become the champion. You seem to be great. Getting on great with Digimon too. You should take the Digimon Gym Challenge. The closest gym would be the one in Violet City. Rom, the road to the championship will be a long one. Before you leave, make sure that you talk to your mom. Alright, now give me this thing. Contains a Digimon caught by Professor Elm. Oh, we're gonna get some stuff. Use these on your Digidex quest. To catch Digimon, throw Digiballs at wild Digimon to get them. Put the Digiball in the ball pocket. Alright, it's probably enough talking about the ball pocket. She is over in the kitchen. Wow, that's a cute Digimon. Where did you get it? So you're leaving on an adventure. Okay, I'll help too. But what can I do for you? I know. I'll save money for you. On a long journey, money's important. Do you want me to save your money? You know what? Probably for the sake of this, we'll go no. Please be careful. Digimon are your friends. You need to work as a team. Now go on. Right, she's kicking us out. The neighbor lady's gone. Yo, Rom, I heard Professor Elm. Yep, we knew that. Just check around with the town people and kind of see how the narratives are building out, if anything has really changed. Hi, Rom. My husband's always so busy. I hope he's okay. When he's caught up in his Digimon research, he even forgets to eat. It must be Professor Elm's wife and neglected son. When I grow up, I'm going to help my dad. I'm going to be a great Digimon professor. Alright, so that feels kind of sad. It also feels sad they don't have bedrooms. Patamon is an evolved Digimon. I was amazed by Professor Elm's findings. He's so famous for his research on digi-evolution. I wish I could be a researcher like him. That's our mom's friend, I guess. My daughter is adamant about becoming Professor Elm's assistant. She really loves Digimon, but then, so do I. Everyone loves Digimon. How could you not? Again, shout out your favorite Digimon in the comments. That'd be fun. Seen you a couple of times. How many Digimon have you caught? Do you like me to show you how? No. Okay, fine then. Anyway, if you want to catch a Digimon, you have to like to walk a lot. Right? I think we're probably going to try to catch our first Digimon right now, folks. Kind of feel like Metal Coromon might be the way to go, given the fact that he's like virtually impenetrable. Alright. We're doing mildly more damage than we were before. Although I kind of like the idea of bringing in Metal Coromon, because I feel like you might digivolve into something kind of cool. So I think we're going to try to go that route with the whole thing. I might start with Metal Coromon and Mokumon, and Tanamon is my like core. Try Cotton Spore just to kind of show it off. Speed sharply fell. Again, we're at the point where we're strong enough that it's not really causing as many issues here. Digiball, go! Come on. Yeah! We caught Metal Coromon! Metal Coromon's data was added to the Digidex. Evolves at level 15. Its red eyes act as photosensors. It runs on basic light-seeking program. Well, it's interesting it doesn't evolve till 15. Let's switch it into our core spot here. Again, I'll probably do a fair amount of grinding type things off screen, but again, sticking to a more core group. But yeah, I think I got it a little interrupted when I was talking. I'd love to know everybody's favorite Digimon, either like top 5 or just the kind of core you really like. I know that for me, it's Saberdramon, Gallantmon, the Guilmon line, Gabumon, all the forms of Gabumon, of course. Like Terriermon, tons of them. I'm sure I'll be listing even more that I like as we continue to go along. It's hard to think of them all in the moment. Really like Lobomon quite a bit. and Lomon. I feel like Season 4 doesn't always get a ton of love. But I enjoy it quite a bit for what it is. It's definitely like an offshoot. Like, it doesn't feel like your traditional Digimon story. But I think the story that it tells is actually pretty cool. So that's something I enjoy. Alright. Continue on to our next town here. Definitely need to learn Cut, although I believe Cut is not necessarily a thing in this game. I believe that he switched it around a bit, so rather than Cut you have like a Hacksaw or something. And that's kind of how the HMs are dealt with. It's more item based. Right. If I hold off on this matchup for this moment. Alright, we are back in Cherry Grove City. Probably gonna halt here for this episode. Thank you everybody for watching. In our next episode, we will head to Cherry Grove, to Violet City rather, and probably do a little more digivolving, strengthen up our crew, and probably take on our next gym leader. Thank you everybody for watching. I'm enjoying the series so far. Excited to see where this goes and if we get any more Digimon-y elements in it as far as the story goes. And if not, maybe I'll come up with some of my own and kind of figure out how to adapt some of the Silver storylines into workable Digimon narratives. So, thank you everybody for watching, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye now.